So, as you may know, from it taking over my channel completely, I am very interested in the World Juniors this year. I am very interested in the World Juniors every year, but this year it just feels a little different. And I just wanted to bring as many videos and as much content as I can out to you guys before it starts to have you guys ready. So, this is my preview and thoughts on how and what Team Canada should do and look like in this tournament. I expect Canada to win at least three of their preliminary games. They went undefeated in the pre tournament, but that is pre tournament. Um, I think they come out. They should play very well in their first game. I think they have the potential to beat this Finland team by quite a few goals. Maybe not a lot. This Finland team is good, but it is not Team Canada. Team Canada this year looks very, very good. I'd be very, very scared to play against them if I was the other teams. They looked like a wagon in the pre tournament, and I think they should beat Finland 4 or 5-1, something like that. Carter George, he's going to be our starting goalie. He, I think he's amazing. I personally have the most belief in Carter George out of any goalie in Canada World Juniors in a while. I think Carter George is amazing. I also really, really believe in this defense. Our defense is very offensive, but we do got some guys in there that are really good in their own end, like that Gibson guy. He's amazing. He's a great shutdown defenseman. I'm glad they decided to pick a player like that this year because you just love to see it. He throws the body, he's an energy guy. It's good to have people on your team like that. And then we have Tanner Melendijk, I think is how you say it. He is a great defenseman. I'm excited to watch him play. We got Sam Dickinson, Oliver Bonk, guys like that. Caden Price. The list goes on. And forwards, the Nadeau, Cowan, Ritchie line. That line is incredible. I think those three could be 1, 2, and 3 in scoring in this tournament. I really think it could happen. You know, with guys like Gabe Perreault and Leonard from the USA, they might not because those guys have a shot of putting up 18 points in 7 games. I think that Canada could. I think Canada could have three 12 plus point scores at this tournament. And Matthew Schaefer on the back end, oh, he's just unreal. I really think this team should dominate Germany, dominate Latvia. Latvia always puts up a hard fight, but they are Latvia. They are at a way disadvantage, especially against a country like Canada. The USA, that's going to be a tough challenge. Those are the two favorites in this tournament. I don't really see it that way. I think USA has a good shot to win it, but I'd probably say they're third. I like Sweden a lot. I do think Sweden has the choking ability, and I don't think they medal, but I do think they are the second best team in this tournament, which is very weird to say. I don't know. I just have a strange feeling about it. But I think this Canada team should go 4-0 in the preliminary rounds. You know, if they drop the game to US, it's not a big deal, but that potentially is a gold medal matchup right there. Because these teams should be 1 and 2 in the division, and realistically, the only team that I could see beating either of them on the other side is Sweden, which I don't think Sweden will. So that that really lines up for a Canada USA final. And USA is a very good team. I'd be very scared to play them in the gold medal game, but I have a lot of belief in this Canada team this year. Unlike last year, the year before, well, I guess the year before was Connor Bedard. So when Connor Bedard's there, you never doubt him. But last year, the tournament felt a little off. The team felt a little bit eh. And watching the pre-tournament, I did not feel any eh. I felt really, really good about this team. I expect big things out of this team. They should definitely medal. There's no world that this Team Canada team shouldn't medal in. You know, maybe if they get extremely unlucky or have like 4 or 5 key players injured, but even like that, like we have so much depth. This team, this team is something special. I think that this team will go down in the history books one way or another. You know, maybe not the history books, but they'll be one of the better teams of the 2000s for Team Canada. I really truly believe that. I think they have so much depth. I do think this team could have been better than they were. I think if they take Carter Yakimchuk, Zane Perek, and Michael Misa, and Beckett Seneca, I think this team's better than what they are. But I do think this team is one of the best Canadian teams in a long time. If you look at it, the 2023 and 2022 teams really weren't that special. It was just Connor Bedard. Mason McTavish was there too. There was a lot of talent, but you know, it's like an average year for Canada if you take out Connor Bedard. Like, it's that team probably doesn't medal. And that's kind of crazy. This year, we just have so much depth. I'm like, you could see anyone breaking out in this tournament and making a big name for themselves. Like Callum Ritchie, Easton Cowan, Bradley Nadeau, they're all going to play great. They're all going to go out there and they're all going to do great. Gavin McKenna, he shouldn't have any expectations on him, but with the way he's played in the pre-tournament, he is making big expectations for himself. I'm very excited to see him play. And then you got guys further down the lineup that are gonna like they're gonna be working harder because they're further down the lineup and they got chances to move up. Like this Cole Bowden, I think is how you say his name. I've never seen this guy play before this tournament. I think he's an unreal talent. I don't see him as a top 6 forward, but he's gonna bang, crash, and work his ass off. And I really think this Team Canada team is gonna be something special. I can't wait to watch, and thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys later.